Oh, hello. Glad to see you here. Bloop. Hi. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. It's Friday. We made it. We are awesome. Especially you. Today, my plan is this. I don't think we have too much to do in the Kanban project. I think it was just a weird issue with the labels. And I think once we get that fixed, that'll be it. Obviously, there are many things that we could improve, but I think we can just call it a day with that project. Just wrap it up, leave it there. Itchy nose. Just leave it there for now. If maybe we could come back to it if we have more ideas to improve it upon. If we ever decide to maybe port the entire project to Flux, that would be a nice idea. But for now, we're gonna just close that chapter and move on to the next one. Hold on, I'm gonna open chat because I can't see it here. There we go. And by the end, I think we're gonna talk about the next project, which is going to be a challenge for me. Because I am going to learn React. Kinda. I mean, I know about React. I think I've used it in the past. But I do want to give myself like a real project. Nothing too difficult, nothing too fancy. Something to get my beak wet on it. We have something on the YouTube side. Let me see if I can read this correctly. Elijah Angelov. I hope I'm saying it right. Howdy to you. Thank you for joining me. So yeah, my idea is, well, we're going to talk about this at the end, but yeah, that's basically the plan. But for now, let's go and fix this. Let's remember where we are at the time of this video. Hold on. Just want to make sure that I'm sharing my screen because it has happened in the past. Oh, promotions. I almost forgot. Gotta send a bunch of stuff to let people know that we are live. Discord, done. This is Blue Sky, done. And Twitter, done. Okay. Oh no, I'm not gonna open it here. I'm gonna leave this for strictly documentation. Let's go to Chrome and I have it here. Obviously this is not looking good, but it's because we are missing, oh. I think I'm going to run the migrations again. I was looking at the database C there and I want to correct the colors because we're using classes. So let's I think it was BG red 600 if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, text white I think was the other one. I might be wrong. I'll find out in a second. This one, I don't remember the color that we used for this. Let's go with, I don't know, green. PG green 600. We can change this later. This was indigo. Anything else? We have labels, we have tasks, we have the, what is this? The user, of course, project, and groups. I think that's it. So I'm going to start fresh with a new database and start a vid server. Okay. So, okay, colors are fine. Okay, so first order of business. We need to make this align with this other content here. I don't like it to be just to the left. So I think what I'm going to do is just style it the same way as this other labels, leaving the tone down color just slightly gray, but basically the same size, and just move it over to the right so that it's aligned to this side here. I think that'll look better. And the other thing, I kind of spelled it right. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, that's double L at the beginning. It's because it's I don't know if it's the font or something, but yeah, I apologize. And the other thing that we had problems with, I think, is, so this works fine, but I noticed that if you do this, add label, and then you click on this one, well, it's not doing it now. I remember that I kind of had to double click on the labels. Let me see. Ah, see, it's doing it. I click away from the field, and now I have to 1, 2, double click, 1, 2, double click, 1, 2, double click. For some reason, if you have something here and you click away from it, it's you kind of have to double click the radio for it to work. I'm doing 1, 2, 1, 2, but if you click once, click, doesn't happen. Click once, click, doesn't happen. If you click once again, doesn't happen. Once, you have to click. Again, that's not what I want. And it wasn't doing it if the field was empty. If the field is empty, I'm only clicking once, which is absolutely baffling to me. So yeah, we gotta solve that real quick. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. I don't know why. It's my guess is that it has to do with the autofocus or the blur effect or the I don't know. It's weird. We'll do some debugging on this. But first, oh, you know what? We're still missing the edit. Question: you work as a Laravel developer or just learning it on the side? I do work as a Laravel developer. That's my day job. And I've been working with Laravel for 10 years already. So in my day job, I started as a PHP developer, just PHP, because the main project, like the bread maker, to put it that way, was made using just PHP with HTML. But it got to a point. Don't forget the CRUD. On this one? Oh, delete? Yeah. I guess we barely have time to wrap this up. So yeah, I still have to delete the label and edit it. So yeah. So we had the main project of the company to be just vanilla PHP and some legacy code. We managed, me and another buddy of mine managed to convince the CEO to move away from PHP vanilla and move into Laravel, and that was almost 5, 6, I'm gonna say 10 years ago, and it was so good. So yeah, I've been using Laravel for 10 years. It's my main job, and I just like it so much that I want to just do it on the live stream to help people that are trying to learn it or want to learn it or are looking to, maybe get something useful out of this, because I don't see too many people live streaming Laravel, and I thought it was something that I could get into, also the videos and stuff. So I just try to share whatever knowledge I can help with or share with other people. Let's see. So yeah, let's work on this button here. Let's style this up so that it looks like this pill over here. Why can't, hold on. Seems to be something weird on the, no, never mind. Sometimes I have a preview of my stream in front of me. Sometimes it freezes and it freaks me out. Nice. I kind of have been on the same path, working vanilla PHP, then went to Magento. I don't know about that. And learning Laravel now. What's Magento? Curious. Is this Magento? Is now Adobe Commerce? Is that? No, that's fine. That's fine. That's why we're here. I'm here to chat with you. Not just about the code. Is this the one? Is this an Adobe company? What is this? Is this a language? Let me check. Never heard this. Adobe Magento. I'm not gonna sign in. An open source e-commerce platform written in PHP. Huh. Okay. Magento source code is distributed on the under open software license. Magento was acquired by Adobe Incorporated May 2018 by 1.6. Woo. More than 150,000 online stores have been created on the platform. And yet I didn't know about it. The CMS for e-commerce sites uses PHP. Yeah. Interesting. There's Magento 2. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know about it. So you do have to know, I'm guessing it's not framework oriented. They don't use like a framework behind the scenes. It's just pure PHP. Although I'm curious if you have to deal with the PHP side of it, or is it just not that common to go behind and into the code of the CMS? You just deal with the front side of it. Oh yeah, Magenta 2. The other one is getting obsolete. That label, is this the one? Yeah. No, this is edit task. This is too small. Here we go. Edit task. Let's go to the template. You need to know PHP to adjust, create new modules, and so on. Okay, I see. So the modules. So when you create a module, that's you create like is it like a class-based modules, or you just create new files? But I guess the question is, it's all PHP, like pure PHP with it some kind of, I'm guessing it has to have like some kind of templating system, or maybe use Symfony on the back end, or some kind of framework, model view controllers, anything like that. It's just pure PHP. So what I'm going to do is so we have the button here that has a bunch of classes. So I'm going to just grab all of the classes from the input, which has margin, rounded, border, text. Where's the one that has, is it the label? Yeah, it's the span here. These are the classes that I need. Padding 1, Y, padding X2, rounded, margin right. No, that's left, margin right. Text small. And then the label color, which I'm not going to grab. So let me just grab this one. Yoink. And paste. So we had padding, okay, rounded. Rounded MD, that's already there. Text SM, that's already there. Do we need a border? I don't know. Let's see, border transparent. So we don't need a border. I'm just gonna leave it there. It uses model view. Is that a double V, or am I reading? Is that actually MVVC? You create a folder and write the stuff inside of it. Most of the work you did was override all code. Oh my God, I feel your pain. I'm so sorry. No, I got it. I got it. That's, unless you are very, 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 very lucky to get a position, it's model view controller. Isn't it the same as model view controller, like MVC? What's the extra view for? Like you just have a controller, you have a template with a view, and then you have your models. I can't imagine. So those are written specifically for Magento from the ground up. I wonder if they're using like Symfony or something. That'll be the wise choice. I was saying that unless you're incredibly lucky to get a development position with, especially in PHP, to create something new, your main job is going to probably be dealing with legacy code, like most of the time. It's kind of similar, just has extra layer of view stuff. Interesting. I didn't even understood it the year and a half I worked on it. Yeah, sounds complicated. But yeah, that's a very common thing to do when you get a new position. It's just dealing with the code that someone else wrote. Not nice. Well, sometimes it's nice. Sometimes people write good code. And you should too. So we have border transparent text SM leading for. There is no leading for on the. So I'm going to remove this leading for here. Let's take away the font medium. We don't need that one. Rounded MD, that's fine. Get back there. Text gray, that's okay. BG white or BG 800, that's fine too. Leave the hover. Transition and easy in and out. I think that'll do. See how that looks. Kind of look the same. Yeah, I think it does. Now we just need to align it. So let's see. I'm thinking maybe just some margin to the left. Reading and trying to debug old code is a pain in the ass. I feel you. I know what it's like. Even your own code. Am I right? That's why I'm searching and doing tasks for Laravel jobs. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Is there no way? Well, I don't think there is a way, but usually when a company has like a project and it's ingrained, the main bread of the company is ingrained in like a tool like Magento, for example. It's very difficult to move that over to Laravel. Sometimes it happens, but it's very, very weird, very rare. Sorry. There has to be a very strong reason to move over. So I'm guessing we could give this a margin left, but how much of a margin? So this one, let me just analyze this for a second. Do I have ruler here? How can I show the ruler? Sorry. Sit in settings. Maybe here. How can I show the ruler in Chrome? Sources, elements, network, performance, console, extension, debugger. It's gotta be here. Let me see. Theme, auto, panel layout, language, enable, no. Disable pause, no. Sources. Tab moves focus. Show user agent. Here it is. Show rulers on hover. There we go. Let's see. No, there is an option to do it. Just it's very hidden in all of them. So here it is. What I want to see is there is a margin to how much margin does the check checkbox has. Margin right 2. So that's 2 for margin. And the size of the checkbox is 4. So that's 4 plus 2, guess 6. Margin right 6. Is that it? Okay, enough. No, apparently not. Oh, wait, it's because I give the margin 6 to the button itself, and that's not, well, it should be. Huh. Um, right, left. Margin left. 6. There you go. I think it's perfectly aligned, actually. If you could not show that pop-up, that'll be awesome. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to zoom out a bit. I wish I could help you with CSS, but I'm even worse with CSS than PHP. It's all right, don't worry. Just your general presence helps a lot. I'm going to zoom out a bit because that pop-up is just annoying. Oh, come on, let me see behind it. Oh, I'm zooming in on the wrong thing. No, it's all right. It's perfectly aligned, actually. How can I get rid of that pop-up? I'm going to look for it. So disgusting. Elements. Okay, so word wrap, show HTML comment, reveal DOM node on hover. I'm going to remove that. Show, no, okay, this is the tooltip that I wanted to get rid of. Show detailed inspect tooltip. Go away. So if I do this now, well, I see the classes. Maybe make it wide. No, it was just the detailed tooltip that you have to hide up. But there it is. So if you can see the line going up, there it is, perfectly in line with the rest. This one. It is, right? There is a border that I don't need. So that's a double line there. I think that's the border. So let me get rid of that. Where is it? Here. Yeah, no border, please. There you go. That's better. Even the padding on the text, that's perfect. Is it perfect? I think it's just a tad off. No, it's fine. It's actually fine. Okay, so that's with the alignment. Now let's fix the size. So I want it to be just as long as this. Maybe. So because this one is, it has a max width of 32, maybe just give this one a width of 32. And make that text go to the left. How do we do that? Text left? No. This is a button. Flex, maybe? Perfect. Cool. All right. That's good. Does it need an icon? That's my question. Do you think a plus icon would be advisable? What do you get? What do you think? Am I using icons anywhere else? I think I am. Yeah, that I think because I'm using plus icon here and plus icon here, I think that the wise thing to do is to use the same plus icon here because consistency is key. So I'm gonna grab that actually. Should be in the add task form or maybe in the group. I think it's in the group view. No, there is a Livewire add task. No, wait, it is in the group, isn't it? There's the input, there's the template. Oh, here it is. X hero icon. Let me just grab this whole thing. Double yoink. Paste. All right. Does make the text not be aligned with the rest, but at least because the consistency, you know what it does. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I probably need to separate the elements a bit more. Yeah, gap 1. Okay. See, it looks consistent with the UI language. You have the icon, you have the at whatever, and the separation between the two. Let's see what's going on here. So I can click on those. Those are wire modeled. I'm going to do something to debug this thing. Looks good. Thank you. Let's head over to the, what was it? Add label form. So yeah, we have an input, type radio, name, wire model, to form, color. Don't forget the edit. Yeah, I'll get to that. I want to figure out what's going on with this. Yeah, actually this is no, never mind. Yeah, I'll get to that. I need to figure out because I'm going to use the same form for the edit. So basically the same layout, but just wiring things down to the label name and the color. But I need to figure out why is it that without a value in the label, in the name, sorry, without the label value, I can single click the input radios. But if I type something here and then move away from it, now I need to double click on each single one because a single click just stops working, which is weird as hell. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to wire instead of using form name here, I'm going to use form color. Ooh, color. Because then I'm going to be able to see the value every time I click on one of the input radios, input type radio. So by doing that, I'm going to add label. And if I click here, you see? Oh. So it changed the first time. But as soon as there is a value here and you click outside of that text field, the focus, it's kind of pulling in the focus of the form. So it won't let you focus on anything else. So I'm double clicking on the other ones and the value changes, but as soon as you click away from it, then the focus goes back to the text input. Why is it doing that? So text input, wire model, placeholder. I wonder if this is the problem. There is no round trip for Livewire, so it's not that Livewire is trying to re-render everything again. So it's all happening in the client. Let's try and remove the autofocus from the input and see what happens. Yep, that was it, I think. Now the value changes. If I go to another field, let me just, oh, what was that? Why did you, oh, did I click outside of it? Was that it? Okay, that goes away. Test. Click on this. Oh, it happened again. Why are you doing that? I don't like this. Yeah, as soon as there is focus on the text input, I just can't click on anywhere else. I have to double click. Huh. But I wonder if there is still a click event happening on the label element. Also, what happens if I change this value to red? Okay. So it immediately selects this one. If I change it to 600, then it goes to that one. And if I do 800, goes to that one. So the values work. The wire connection between the element, the radio, and the value on the Livewire component, that's working. It's the click that is screwing me over. And there's a bunch of updates there as well. If I do 600 again, nope, no updates. 400, no updates. Okay, so it's not doing a round trip for Livewire. So okay, sum up. Wire connection is working. Click is what's screwing me over with the focus on this. I just first of all, I'm going to, do I do this? I want to test if I can, if when I click on the element here with a single click, there is still a click event firing. Either on, well, it's got to be on the client because there is no round trip. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna test something out. Just shooting from the hip. I'm going to use Alpine.js to test a click into this div here. So this div element is the actual color block. But because it's inside of a label, then wherever you click within this label element is going to affect the input value. So if you click on the div, it's going to check the radio. So I'm going to put a click event with X. Oh, sorry. I'm going to do X on click, is it? I'm going to double check. Semicolon, actually. No, colon. So on click, I'm just going to console log. And actually, I can access the value that I clicked on using, I think, oh, come on. Go back. I can use wire, $wire to access the Livewire object and to form color. Let's see what happens if I do that. Oh, if I want to use X on, I'm gonna need an Alpine.js scope. So I'm gonna put it here. X data, and I think if I just leave it like that, it should work. I hope. We'll see. Save this. Come back here. I'm gonna check the console. That label. I put it on the green one, didn't I? Yeah, green one, 400. This one. Okay, so kind of worked because I got null. So why? Why? What if I click it again? Oh, there it is. So it was null when I clicked it, and then it got a value. So that's fine. It's coming in from yellow to green. Now, I'm going to change that to, I don't know, just right there, and boom. Okay, now we have the problem. Double click on here, it's yellow. Single click on this one. Ah, so there is an event. Still yellow. What if I click it again? Still yellow. So the value is not changing. And that's a problem. So if I click it again, Alpine.js is detecting the click event, but the value of form.color is not changing because it's not actually selecting it. See, it's changing. It's just detecting the click, but Livewire is not changing the value of the form.color property. So it's not, so because we're using wire model, it's not going to be selected because the value never changes. I don't understand why, but I think we might get around this since we can see the click on Alpine.js. And the good thing is we can write to this value here. So how about change inside this, and what if on click, instead of reading the value, we write to it? So we do wire form color, and we set it to, this will be bg, sorry, this is a string, bg green 400, and text white. Kind of worked enough is enough in my book. Yeah, mine too. Because we can move from that to it actually works. But if it kind of works, it works. So what I'm thinking is, as soon as I set this value in Livewire, it's going to force the input to be selected, overcoming the issue that we have where it doesn't really select it on single click. See if that works. Save that. Oh, forgot the closing. There, okay. Add label, put a value here, test, click here, doesn't work, click here, doesn't work, click here, and it works. Yes. Yes, now I just have to put that event on all of the blocks. So it's a lot of them. Hold on. I'm gonna copy that, and then put a cursor here, and then I think add another cursor here. No, that's not how I want out. Nope. Nope. Just out. Almost. There. 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 Here we go. 1 by 1. We can make it. Oh, gotta change the colors. Dang it. All right, so this one is yellow. This one is orange. Red. Indigo. Hold on. Okay, so I got the 400s. Let me think about this. Hold on. Yeah, just keep doing it. 444. Now we're going to red 600. So it's a bit slow, but it's worth it. So this one is indigo 6. This one's green. What did I just do? 6. This one is yellow 6. Red indigo 4. Green 600. Yellow 600. Orange 600. Although on the 600s, we don't need the text white. Do we? No, we didn't. Okay, so on the 400s, we don't need the text white. because the 400 is the lighter shade. And that one actually needs the text on what is it? Black. Okay, the 600 we do need the text to be white because it's a darker shade. So green 600, yellow 600, orange 600, red 600, indigo 600. Now we're entering into again green, but 800, yellow 800, orange 800, red 800, indigo 800. Okay, all of them. Let's try it out. Oh, I need to change that, but at least it's a bit weird with the flashing in the field, I guess. But at least we are doing it with a single click. And I'm happy with that. Let's just rewire that to what it actually needs to be. Which is form name. Oh, it doesn't change. It doesn't flash. When we are not changing the value of this field. So that's great. Awesome. And even if I do that, I can just change the value of the input if I just do test. So it retains the focus even if I'm clicking outside of it, which is fine. Oh, missed one here. Yeah, I missed this one. Which one is this? Yellow. Yellow 800, where are you? Yep. Here we go. Nice. Okay. Now I can save this one. Let's save it as, do we have an orange? We don't. Orange, and then save, and there it is. I need an edit. I can add one. Let's add a yellow, very white, very bright yellow. Let's give it a step. Huh. Changed it in the value was never set back to nothing. I don't know if I like that or not. See how test is still here? I'll keep it for now. So save, add the color. We need to change the color of the text. No, well, I mean, have you used Trello? You can have on Trello, you can have labels with the same color but different text. So that is open to you. Maybe that's what you want to do. Maybe you have all of your labels to be the same color but different text, different descriptions. That's your prerogative, and that is, if that's what you want to do, then the UI should not restrict you in that way. I think that's I think that's good, that you can choose whether to have the same label color with different text. So that's why I don't think disabling them would be a good idea. Oh, I've never used Jira. So Trello is what I do. It was just a thought. Yeah, that's fine. I understand. Yeah, so in that Trello is the tool that I use daily, and I'm modeling this project based on that. And I don't think Trello has that restriction, so I'm not going to reinvent the wheel in that case. Plus, it will add way more complexity to it, to the feature, and I don't think it's really necessary. Trying to think. So I'm going to have to change on the 600 and up. No, wait, on the 400s. I'm going to have to actually add a color to the text. Yeah, that's exactly my thought. If there's already an established pattern of UI language that many people understand and use, it's probably best idea to stick to it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to add a text color here because on dark mode, the text is always white. So I'm gonna have to override that with a text. Maybe gray 900 would be a good shade. It's not doing it. Did I not save it? I did. Ah, here. Forgot to change the value. Better. Okay. All right, now we are ready to move on to the edit part. Edit plus delete. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, Angelov. I called you Angelov, it's easier. Do you usually stream this late? I guess you are on the West Coast. I'm on, I'm gonna say I'm on the Mountain Standard Time, which is Central. And yeah, my schedule, I always stream at 7:30 Central. So it's always the same schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if you don't catch the live stream, everything is being recorded. I'm streaming also on YouTube, and the live stream will stay there if you want to catch the replay. Actually, you are on YouTube, but yeah, don't worry about it. Thank you so much for joining me, and hope I can see you next time. Go have some rest. All right, so I need to edit. So my guess is let's add an icon right next to it. I believe we already have an icon like that on the project. Yeah, something like that. When you hover over it, you get an icon. And on the edit label, we can put the delete button. I think the delete button is already there, isn't it? Yeah, I think this, I most of the time, like almost all the time, I do have everything on GitHub. You can check my GitHub repos if you want. Usually the GitHub links are in the description of the videos. If there is one that doesn't have it, just let me know, because that might have been an oversight. But yeah, most of them do have a GitHub repo. So yeah, we're going to create another one of these. So it's going to be another template for the edit. Same layout, plus a delete button on this corner, just like everything else. See if we can do that. First of all, let's make this clickable, all of the labels, using an icon right here. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Well, kind of night. It's already 5 a.m., but go ahead. Rest. Go get your sleep. So, let me go and check. I think the header is the one that has the icon. Yeah, here we go. I kind of need this link as well. I'm going to copy the click event. Might need it. So visual towards that. Yoink. Let's head over to edit task. Right on the span here. What I'm thinking is maybe we can transform this span into an A tag. Because I'm going to put that here, that click event. Let's change the event name to edit label. And we're going to pass the label with label ID. Oh, ooh. There. We're going to dispatch an event called edit label, and that is going to trigger pretty much another pop-up, and it's going to look like the one where we add a label. So it's going to hide the edit task, show up the dialog for edit label, which looks like the one from add label, plus an edit, plus a delete button, and all of the information will be already selected. All right, so do I really need to change into an A tag, or can I just add a little class here with, what was it? Was it pointer, or was the class that changed the pointer? Damn, I don't remember. Cursor pointer. There you go. Cursor pointer. So that'll make it so that when you hover, actually it should be on hover. Let's leave it like that. Obviously, this event doesn't exist, but that's fine. Let's see if we can hover over it. Ew, I kind of broke it. What happened? What happened? Is it the on click or, oh, wait. No, never mind. Is it this? That what you don't like? Ooh, no, it's something else. It's the on click. Can I do wire click then? Dang it. What's going on? Is there any errors in the console? No. That's interesting. Huh. What the crap? Why is there two classes? I just saw this. I did something wrong. Okay, back it up, back it up, back it up. Oh, okay, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. So when I pasted too much, basically. You should do. Sorry, cursor pointer. All right, better. So yeah, it looks like a pointer. Little hand over there. That's good. Now we just need the icon when you hover over it. I'm gonna grab that from the header as well. So we're using the group hover. All you have to do, I guess, is when you use group hover, I'll have to put, wait. Dispatch, text, font, semicolon, tight. So this one has to be a group here. So we have to use the group so that when you hover over the group, the parent element, this one gets activated, I guess. Can I just grab the icon only? Let me see. Because we have an input, we have a span. Can I have an icon next to it? Like so. There's already a flex item center. Guess I have to use group here. And then down here, I'm going to copy all of these classes. So basically hidden. Yeah, and I'm going to copy everything. Yoink. And paste. Missed the space. So this is going to be size 5 hidden on group hover. And that means when you hover over the label element, this one is going to go into inline block. And I guess I don't need the cursor pointer. Well, I do. Yeah. Ah, there's a problem. Yeah, we need to put it in here. Because I needed to react to the click as well. And that's the click happens on the span. So we don't need the cursor hover on that, just the hidden thing. I'm guessing this is going to be flat against the text. So I'm going to use a little margin left of 6. Let's see how that looks. Awful. I need that over here. Why are you doing it inside? Oh yeah, I need it next to the span, not inside the span. All right, all right. Oh, I'm a dumbass. So just take it out there and put the click. Wait, no. Guess I'm gonna have to add a an A tag here, so that I can encapsulate both the span and the icon. Like so. Move the click over here. I don't need the cursor pointer anymore. So the label has the group class. Then we have an input, an A tag. When I hover over that one, I guess I'm going to replicate this as is here. Yoink. Paste. So we have a span for the label with the color and the roundness, etc. And next to it, we have another span, which is hidden, group hover, inline block, group hover, cursor pointer, and that one has the pencil. Let's see if that looks better. It kind of does, but then it screwed up my sizing. Damn. Let's try and move the flex. Hold on. Let's try and move this flex one over to the A tag instead. Like so. Oh, but that's on the click. Hold on. Not there. I need a class here. Class. And then paste. I guess the A tag needs to have all the classes in this case then. Yeah. No, not. Okay, so let me just save that. Still not good. And the icon is too big. Kind of messes up everything. Mm. All right, let's move this span out of the A tag, maybe? Kind of worked. Then the A tag now the A tag is sorry. Now the A tag needs all of the classes. So visual inside this. Delete. Paste. Okay. That works. It's kind of too separated. I don't like the margin. Margin right 2. Let's change that to 1. That's not there. Okay, so this one can stay as 2. It's this one that I want as 1. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. If I hover this, I'm still getting the cursor pointer. This is what I want. Okay, now we need to create the edit label form. Not the form, actually the template. So let's see, how do we do this? Yeah, I probably just need to take the add label, just duplicate that, right? Let's duplicate, wait, no, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to create a new component because we need that. Just like we have this app Livewire add label, we're going to need a new component, PHP artisan make Livewire edit label. Then I can go into the add label template, just copy everything. Yoink. And then head over to the edit label and then paste. And then we're going to change some stuff here. This will be edit label. We are going to still wire to form label. There will be a form object here, which is the same form object that the add label uses. We're just going to set the label model. We'll get to that. Let's see, we have the form name, that's going to be fine. Form color, it's also going to be fine like that. And because we are wiring already to that, everything else should work. Now we need the delete button. So I'm going to grab that from the edit task template. Where's the edit button? Delete button, where is it? I grabbed the wrong template. Edit task, I said. Here we go. Yoink. Paste. Actually, hold on. What's going on with you? Come on. Go back. Just copy this whole div. Yoink that. Okay, destroy. There's going to be a destroy event that we need on the component. Are you sure you want to delete this label? Wow. I don't know. I'm forgetting how to type today. Come on. You know this. You know this. Okay, so we have the delete button. This one, click equals open false. That's fine. What is this? What is this? Show a task form. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Add. What? No. Wait. What's going on here? Yeah, I think I might have copied something that I didn't need to copy. That is this button here. I don't need that. Yeah, no, 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 no. Why is this like that? Oh dear Lord, what am I doing? hold on. Undo everything here. This is not the place. See that I'm editing the add task. That's not what I wanted. So I guess I'll have to go here and revert. Any other changes here? No. Okay, cool. All right. Still need a delete button. So I'm going to go to edit project. And just grab this div, I guess. No, we just need this one. There you go. Let's do justify between, just like this one right there. Okay, so we have the template now. We just need to edit the component so that when we click and dispatch that event, this will show. I'm going to follow the edit project and use this as a base. We already have a task here, so that's good. Okay, I'm confusing task with label. I don't like that. Or am I? Add label, edit task. Oh, I get it. I get it. Because this one does have a task. Okay. Yeah, so the thing is, when this model closes, when this dialog for edit label, when the dialog for edit label closes, I need to reopen the edit task dialog. So that's gonna stay the same. All right. So I'm gonna copy this 3 and go to the edit label component, and I'm gonna put those here. We still need the show dialog, the label form, which we are going to use to edit, and the task that we are working with at the moment when we click on a label. Now, from the edit project component, we have this set project. We need this, but for a label. So I'm going to yank that, paste it here. And the event that we are looking for is called edit label. So when we edit the label, we are going to set the label on the form. Do we have that method? What do you mean no definition? Oh, I have to import it, of course. We don't have the set label method here. Let's grab it from the project form component. We're going to grab the set project method here, yank. Let's go 7 down, paste, 4 down, add a line, change the name to set label. We're going to import a label object. So import this and change this to label. We are going to need a label property here. So just like this. So public question mark label. And then this label is equal to the passed in label. And also let's set the name and the color variables from the label that we just passed in. So label, name, and label color. That way, so this will be called whenever we dispatch the event. That is when we click on an edit on a label to edit it. That will dispatch an event that will show the dialog, set the label record, and then also set the label name and color, which are already wired in the form. So that will show the values of the label that we are editing. And okay, so save that. We have the store method. We're going to need also from the project form. We're going to need the update. And just for the fun of it, let's bring in the delete method as well. Yoink. Let's go 11 down, paste, add a line. So on update, we're going to validate in this label update with the name and yank this line from here. 9 down, paste. So we paste also the color. So we update this here. There you go. So on update, we validate the name and the color. And then we do an update on those. And then on delete, we just do label delete. Now, from the edit label, sorry, the add label component, we are going to also need this edit task, because we do need a task. So yank that, go here. No, not here. Edit label. and then paste it here. So basically that whenever we click on a task to edit, then we are going to have the ability to edit a label. So as soon as we start editing a task, that task is going to be set in the edit label component, so that when we click on a label to edit it and we close the edit task modal or dialog and open the edit label dialog, when we close that one, then we are going to be able to reopen the task that we were editing. I think I said that already. Okay, so what else? Let's check on the add label to on add label. I think I already have this. Show add project dialog. Edit label. Hey, Dijit, how you doing, man? So nice to see you again. YouTube has a lot of latency. Oh, let me check. Might be on my end. Says that I have 2 megabits rate. So yeah, it might get choppy. I don't know about you, Twitch. Yeah, they both have kind of the same bitrate. 2500 on Twitch. 27. Actually, the bitrate on YouTube, it seems to be higher. I don't know why. That's weird about the latency. But seems healthy on my end. Oh, it is by design? Well, sucks. Sorry about that. If it is better on Twitch, just head over on Twitch. And you can watch the replay on YouTube. I guess. On edit label, I can name this show a project dialog. Let's call it show edit label dialog. Set label as a label here. We also need that in here. So edit label, we show edit label dialog, passing a label. We set that label on the form, and then we set this show dialog to true. All right. What else? I need to, when I close this one, let's examine the add label property, sorry, component. I guess I need this. Reset dialog form. Yoink. Edit label. Check the template to make sure that I'm calling that. Okay, yeah. Again, if you're not familiar with XEffect from Tailwind CSS, not Tailwind, sorry, Alpine.js, I'm basically just connecting the open property from Alpine.js to the wire model show dialog property on Livewire. So whenever either of these, if this one changes, this one also changes. And if this one changes on Alpine.js, that also reflects on Livewire. I'm just saying that whenever either of these changes, I'm calling the reset dialog form, specifically because I want to catch it when I'm closing the dialog. So when that happens and I'm closing the edit, in this case, it's going to be the edit label dialog. When this changes to false, meaning we are closing the dialog, I'm dispatching a label cancel event, which is going to be intercepted by the edit task component. And that's basically going to reset the task. And this task, by the way, is coming from it's going to be coming from the edit label component, because as you remember, we said that when we start editing the task, so that when we have to reopen the task, this is coming from the edit label component. Set it again and then show the dialog. So we reopen the task that we were editing. Here we are also catching the label created event, so that whenever we finish creating a label, we close the add label dialog and reopen the edit task dialog. We probably need to listen to one more event, which is going to be label updated. We're going to dispatch that when we are done editing a label. Now I'm going to go to the edit project. We have this update here, which we are going to copy, yoink, head back to the edit label component, and let's put that here. So on update, we do form update, which is from the label form. So we call update there, which updates the label. HEI. Then we close the dialog and then dispatch the label. Come on. Label updated. All right. So the chain of events goes like this. You click on a task to edit it. So that dispatches the edit task event. That is catched by the edit label component, setting the task ID in that component. Then you click on a label to edit it, and that basically closes or opens the new edit label dialog. We do what we do over there, either update the label or just cancel. In either of those cases, then we dispatch an event that is then catched by the edit task component, which will reopen the edit task dialog with the task that we were previously editing. One thing, edit task. And yeah, by the nature of the dialog component that it's included in this project, you cannot have two dialogues open at the same time. Whenever you open a new dialog, the previous one closes. So that's just the nature of the component. That's why we need to reopen the edit task when we finish with the edit label or the add label, either of those. Okay, back to the edit label. So on update, form update show dialog false, dispatch last label updated. All right, I think that's it. Anything that I haven't saved? No, that's fine. I do need these lines here because whenever I close the edit dialog, I do want to reset the form. So uncomment that, and also reset the form's errors, the form's error back, so that whenever if I reopen the same dialog again, all of the validation errors will be wiped out. Trying to think if I'm missing something. Label canceled. I don't have that event yet. No, that's dispatching the label canceled. This label updated though. So here's the thing. If I change this to false here, this is going to be called. So I reset the form and then dispatch label canceled. So I'm guessing I shouldn't be doing this here. Also, this label updated needs the payload for the task. Just got a smurf in my eye. Little smurf. There you go. All right. So what I'm thinking is I should not be doing this here, only if I press the cancel button. But in the edit label, cancel button is just setting open to false. I think what I should do instead is just call a method. Cancel method. Right? Just so I don't call the same method twice, and basically I don't want to dispatch the cancel event if I'm not canceling. I don't know if that makes sense. Because here, if I turn show dialog to false, and because show dialog using the X, what was it that I said it was? Label. Because I'm using X effect on open, if I set show dialog to false, then reset dialog is going to be called. And that was going to happen on both the update, setting this to false, or clicking the cancel button, setting open to false. So I don't want to dispatch this twice. So instead, I'm going to add a public function cancel. And I'm going to say if this task, so if I have a task to be edited, if I was editing a task, I'm going to say this dispatch label cancel, and then pass that task. Should I set show dialog to false here or not? I think I should. So I should. I should do it here. And then remove this line from here. There you go. So now, if I click the cancel button, that calls the cancel function, which sets show dialog to false, closes the dialog, or rather, calls this show dialog form, resets the form, closes the dialog, and then dispatches the label canceled, which is intercepted by the edit task component, which reopens the edit task dialog. Yeah, I think that works. think the last thing I need to do is to actually put the dialog component, or actually put the Livewire component somewhere, and it's going to be next to the other dialogues in, I believe it's a dashboard. Yeah. Let's give it a try. Close this. Open this. Click on this. And nothing happened. Why? Why? Did I not set the on click to something? Something? Let me see. No errors in the console. I'm clicking on you. You're not doing anything. Why? Okay. It's gotta be something dumb. Let's see. Go back to, what was it? Edit task. Edit label. Hold on. I'm not gonna waste time on this again. Didn't import the Livewire attribute on, which basically all of the events, or basically just ignores the event, doesn't throw any errors. You have bested me before, not today. Is there anything else I forgot to import? Task? Yes, task. Ah, gotcha. All right. Save that. Try again. Boom. Almost boom. Where's the color? I wanted the color to be selected. What's happening? That was yellow. So if I click cancel now, boom, error. Okay, cool. Cancel is not defined. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Edit label. Wire click then? Would you rather me say wire click? Also, why did the color not load? Hmm. It is color, right? It is color. Hmm. Interesting. All right, let's try that again. Click here. Click on click on this yellow one. Actually, click on this yellow one. I think that was that was a problem. These two have different values. It has text white, so I'm gonna have to white the database probably. This one will work. There you go. Okay, so test. Let's click on. You see what I'm seeing? The task model. I think I lied. You see the thing is not closed there. So if I click cancel, why was it that I thought maybe it was behind it? I probably don't need to reopen it. Because it's there. It's behind it. Huh. Huh. Let me see. I am going to try something. So go back to edit label. Okay. Oh, wait. No, never mind. So what if I don't dispatch this? So click here, click here. There is the thing still behind us, and click cancel. Ah, that's why. If you close one, they all close. That's the problem. So yeah, I still need this. Not happy about the little flashy thing, but at least it works. So can I actually update this little guy? Test updated. Let's change the color and click save. Error. Ooh, Jesus. Public method store not found on component. Okay. I can solve that. No need to yell. No need to yell. Update. There is the update method here on the. I put it on the edit label. Well, yeah. Public function update. Wait. Is it the form? Edit label. Store. Change it to update. Thank you very much. Okay. Saved. Click this. Update it. Change colors. Save. Boom. Bada boom. Can I delete it? Yes, we can. So the delete button. Wire click, prevent, destroy. So we have the destroy on edit label. Update, cancel, we don't. Let's grab it from the edit project component. There is a destroy here. Yoink. Put it here. Oh boy. There. This will call this form delete, show dialog false, and let's dispatch label deleted, which should be also intercepted by the edit task. Thirsty Pooch, greetings fam. How you doing, man? You doing good? Any Any exciting plans for this for the weekend? I don't remember. Are you already on Saturday or still Friday? So we should intercept the label deleted here so that we close one, open the other. Back to edit label. And let's make sure there is a delete method in the form, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. All right, let's try it out. Let's delete this ones. Delete. Are you sure? Yep, I'm sure. It's gone. This one, delete. Sure, it's gone. And this one, delete. Sure, and it's gone. I'm going to change this to something more meaningful. Enhancement. All right. And if I actually give those to the task, so one, let's say this is a bug and a feature, save. There you go. Let's say that this one is an enhancement. Boom. This one's just a bug. Ooh, clicked on that one. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? You have to be... Yeah, I don't like that. See how I clicked on the thing because I wanted to give that label, but instead I opened the dialog. I believe I should move the clicking to edit to just the icon. So this is just a bug, then save. This was an enhancement and it's very priority. So see, I would like it so that if I click on here, it will check the checkbox. And if I click on edit, then I edit. See if we can make that happen. Seems like a very high priority. We're not leaving today until we finish this. All right? You with me? Good? Okay. I don't know how long. Ooh, 2 hours and 14 minutes. Everything, the time goes by when everything goes right? But yeah, let's just keep going until we finish everything regarding labels. We talk a little bit about the next project and we call it a day. If that's okay with you, that's okay with me. It's the season finale. We can go a little longer. Let's go to the edit task. Is it? No. Yeah, task. Edit task label. Okay. Yeah, we should move this. Dang it. I have to make. So basically, I have to make this a span again. And then move the A tag. I'm just going to move the. Okay. Thankfully, I have the span class here. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to move the A tag down here to surround the span from to surround this span. Well, maybe I can make this H tag hidden as well, so that I don't need that span. So let's visual inside double quotes. Let's delete this. And let's put it here. Now all of this view towards that, view towards that. You kidding me? There. So all of this goes back to the span. Flex, flex one, so that would make this the peel, the badge for the label. And the href will show and hide when we hover over the label, which has the group. Okay. Fix the indentation here. No, that was fine actually. In fact, I don't think we need a span here. Just leave it like that. Now, when we click the icon, that triggers the edit label. But if we click the span, because it's within a label, I'm expecting it to check the checkbox. See if that works. Let's see if it works. So let's go over here. Hover works. Click on bug. Nothing happens. Dang it. Is it because of the 4 comments? Maybe. Nope. Am I gonna have to do some Alpine.js stuff here? So weird that it works with radios, but not with checkboxes. It should work with checkboxes though. Maybe because this is span and not a div? Maybe? How about if we change the surrounding tag to div? Did I save? Yes, I did. No, still not. Nothing. Come on, dude. Hmm. Is it the flex thing? Doubt it. No. Could it be the reason? I've seen Caleb do this in the past. Hello, Rodrigue. How you doing, man? Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. So the clicking of the thing is still... Oh, did I see that right? Hold on. No, never mind. I thought it clicked. I thought by clicking the icon, the checkbox got enabled, but that wasn't it. Uh, her, her, her. You know what I'm gonna have to do? Let's do some. Let's do some. It's gonna be hard though. Trying to think. I really don't want to do array manipulation with AlpanJS so that I can control the task labels array. But I need a way for me, and there has to be a way for me to click on this and then check that. Maybe with a ref? Maybe. It's xref. Here. I'm gonna click refs text remove. How can I check an element? Hold on. Let's see. So basically, I'm going to put X data here to open an AlpanJS scope. Maybe because the label has too many childs and it confuses about the checkbox, you think? So basically, what you're saying is if it didn't have an href, hold on. If it didn't have an href, then it'll work? Hello, Nat, by the way. Hi. Maybe we can try it. So if I remove this, what happens? No, it's just one child. Two childs, actually. And the funny thing is, if I do it with the radio boxes, this is a radio box. This is a label with a radio input and a div. They're all like centered together, absolutely. So you can't see, actually, you can't see the radio box because it's hidden. But if you click on it, then the value it's set, the radio box get checked. So it's weird that it's not doing it in this one. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me undo that. I'm going to try to use xref from AlpanJS to create a reference within this label to the input, so that when I click on the div, I just use that reference to the input, and I can mark the input as checked, which will trigger the wire model. I think. I just need to read on xref real quick. So all you do is xref and give it an ID. So let's do this. Xref checkbox. Let's call it checkbox. And if I do add click, or actually I want to use X on so there is no confusion that this is Alpine. Let's just do a console log refs, I think. Checkbox. Geez, where's the X here? Checkbox. I don't know, value. Is value a function? I think so. See if that works. Not a function. Okay, so I get access to the thing. Now I just need to, instead of value, how do you set? So basically, how do you set the check attribute? Let me check. So okay. So you just set checks. No, hold on. This is JavaScript. Okay. So technically, I can just do checked equals true. Or actually, I can just toggle it. So refs checkbox checked. So by doing this, I'm just toggling the value between true and false. Will that work? Let's find out. Booyah. Almost booyah. So I just need to stop console logging. Can you say hello, Ryan? I can say hello, Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Who's Ryan? Hi, Ryan. He said to say hello, so hello. Hi, Patrick, by the way. How you doing? I'm saying hi to you as well. Who's Ryan? There you go. Now the question would be, does it really set the value? So this is, let's say this is a bug with priority. Save. Doesn't. Dang it. So it's not checking. So it checks the box, but Livewire doesn't know anything about it. You know what? I don't want to leave it like that though. This is a kind of a nice to have. So for now, I'm just going to not do that and just leave it so that when you click the icon is when you edit the thing. It's going to be kind of annoying because instinctively you want to you want to click the label name to check the checkbox, but you're going to have to go into the checkbox and check it, which is absurd. I know this works. But I'll figure it out. I'm not going to figure it out here. Maybe I'll just post an update, or I'll put a pull request later on, and maybe I'll discuss it in one of the other live streams. How did I solve this issue? But I'm not going to let it stop me right now. So in this case, if I click the bug, nothing happens. If I, oh, wait. Oh, I know what's the problem. You have to double freaking click it because this freaking. So the same problem that we were having with the radios, because this input is pulling in the focus. I have to actually double click. See, now it works. If the focus is not on one, dang it, okay. So yeah, it's a weird bug. I don't know why this thing has to pull in the focus, but now it works, kind of works. Cancel that, click on this. See, as long as this thing has focus, I cannot single click the checkbox. But if I double click it by clicking on the div, that works. And if I simply remove the focus from that element, now it works perfectly. So I'm going to have to figure out what's causing that. But anyway, at least I know I wasn't crazy. I know that worked. And now I can set this as a bug with priority and then save. And now everything works fine. So yeah, I just have to figure out the weird thing where the input is just preventing me from single clicking the other elements. Maybe by pulling focus into it automatically. I'm not exactly sure why, but I'll figure it out and I'll let you know my findings sometime in the future. Are we done? I think we're done. We can add a label, we can edit a label, we can delete a label. And yeah, we're done with labels. I think, right? I'm not missing anything. So I can edit this. Cancel out, back to the task, cancel out. Priority, I can add another one. We already tested that. Yeah. Geo, sir. Can I call you Geo? Sersash. Geo Sersash. How you doing, man? Thank you for joining me. Sure, I'll call you Gio then. Welcome. You're catching the tail end of the stream. We are pretty much done with the Kanban project. I just finished the label thing. Pretty good, thank you. I'm so glad. So yeah, I just finished the label thing. There's one little bug with this with the checkboxes where I have to actually double click it for some stupid reason for it to work. But yeah, basically labels done. That was the last thing on this project, and I'm calling it. I'm just wrapping things up. I'm calling it done. All right, feels good. Everything else works as it should. We can sort things, we can move things around, etc. Okay. So Kanban board, done. What's the plan for this moving forward? Code is going to be, I think the link for the GitHub is in the project, is in the description of the YouTube video. I'm gonna put it on chat anyway here so that Twitch also has it. So let me go fetch that. That'll be on my GitHub Kanban board. There's the code. As soon as we are done here, I'm going to push all of the changes. Actually, we could do that before we wrap up. Hold on. All right. So that is the GitHub repo on the Twitch side, and for everyone on YouTube, the link is in the description. And actually, let's just push everything so that everything in the GitHub repo is up to date. And in fact, I'm going to merge into main. Can merge automatically? Why? Is there something in main that I didn't know about? Hold on. Still gonna create a pull request here. Yeah, there are some conflicts. Let's resolve those. So I'm going to switch to, first of all, let's switch to main. Refresh that. Switch to week 22, which was the last one, and then just merge main. There have, yeah, some conflicts here. What's that about? Composer.lock. Yeah, sure. What are the changes from the right? I think I should accept everything from the right, which is the latest. So yeah, everything from this side, complete merge. What's with Tailwind? Current. Yeah, that's when I added the Tailwind CSS forms. I think. Anyway, everything from the right, complete merge. What about you? You have no conflicts, do you? I'll just add everything here. The group was deleted by them, modified by us. Keep our version. Yeah. Wait. When did I delete that model? I don't remember. So yeah, just keep it. Keep the task. That's factory 2. That's fine. That's fine. Are you sure you want to stage 5 with 9? Where are the conflicts? Cancel. What do we see there? You know what I should do instead? Just directly merge project 22 into main. That's still conflict. It still has conflicts. I should go nuclear instead. Could be. Hi X49, how you doing? Discover you on Twitch thanks to TikTok. Oh, nice. Do you have a stream schedule? I do. My stream schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central. So basically, right now for me is 10:15. I don't know what time it is for you, but I have been streaming for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So I started at 7:30, and I do start at 7:30 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky, I usually announce when I'm going live over there. Also, you can turn notifications on in here on Twitch, and you'll be notified every time I go live. So yeah, I don't know if I should. I feel like I'm doing too many changes that I shouldn't be doing, to be honest. Feels like I'm gonna break something. Have I broken something already? Yeah, see? Something's broken here because of the conflicts. All right, let's finish doing this. Oh God, I hope I didn't break anything. Oh, looks fine. Okay, still working. Now I can merge. I think. There you go. All right, everything is there. Feel free to browse around. And now let's spend a few minutes talking about what's next, because this is done. I'm not going to stream anything more about the Kanban board. I'm probably going to mention how I solved the double clicking on the label, the checkbox, but that's it. So the next project, and I'm probably going to keep this on Fridays, is the following. I want to give myself a challenge, because I love Livewire and I use Livewire anytime I can. But I understand that there is more into the ecosystem. You have Inertia 2.0 that launched recently, and you can use either Vue.js or React. I have used Vue.js in the past, so that's not really a challenge, more of a dust off. So the challenge would be to use React. And I'm going to give myself a little project, which is the best way to learn something that you want to learn, is to give yourself a project and then struggle with it and learn what you want to learn. In this case, I want to create a new project using Laravel Inertia with React. The project will be a job board, something like Lara Jobs. I feel it is not too complicated to go too big and have too much to do. I feel like this is a small enough project so that I can tackle it easily, but complicated enough to give myself a real challenge in doing this using front-end technology that I haven't used before. It's basically just a bunch of jobs with this information. We have tags, we have everything that goes into a job, basically just a list, simple search, and then a form so that you can post a new job. I don't know if I'm going to use, we should, like using importing images, etc., etc. So yeah, not going to do any payments though. I'm just going to keep it as a simple form to add things into a job board. And I don't know if I should also include the edit. So probably all of the CRUD all of the CRUD operations, add, update, delete, and then list. Is going to look very similar to this. Very simple. And that's going to give me the opportunity to try something new. So I'm going to learn React. Probably next Friday is going to be learning the ropes, just trying out React, see how it works, learning React a bit, like trying something really simple, and then moving on to the actual requirements of the project. So it's going to be a research phase, a bit of a trying out phase, and then trying to implement simple things from the project using React. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I hope you are too. So for now, as always, see if you found anything helpful. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, follow me on Twitch if you're not doing so already, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're on Twitch, stand by because we are going to find someone to raid. Let's see, what do we find? Good night to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Rating. Let's see who's available. CM Griffin is there. Physics Cat. But that one's C programming. Who else? Iron Mouse and Ferret Software. Yeah, let's go and this guy, CM Griffin, he does web development, mostly on the client side. He works with JavaScript and I think React as well. So I'm going to take you to that. And in the meantime, thank you so much and have a good night.